That is twisted. That is fucking twisted. You motherfucker.
I wish I was somebody else. It's obvious that I don't like myself. If I could die in my sleep, don't cry, my friends. There's no such thing as hell. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, there's no fairy tale. Ooh, oh, oh.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the June plan with me. So I thought we could start off with a little session of adding a sticker or two. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I've been making my own stickers in Procreate on the iPad, and then I will be using these in my June digital planner. I am going to create a new sticker. Let's do this cool floral here. So my June theme is a bit of an orange and pink theme. So I have some orange and pink stickers that I selected from Pinterest. And what I do is I just make a regular canvas in Procreate, any size, it doesn't really matter. You're just gonna be increasing the size of the sticker and then removing the background. So you're gonna use this S here at the top and you're gonna select the background. And once the background is selected and is black, you can go to your erase and you can see how the actual sticker itself has these dashed lines through it and the rest of the background is normal. So now I'm just gonna make sure I'm using a big brush in the eraser and I'm just gonna erase the background. And there's probably a more efficient eraser just because this doesn't erase all that well. You're gonna get a border left behind and then you're gonna unselect the background, and now I can select the border and I'm just gonna draw this eraser around the border, and that way I can erase the border. So now I am left with just this flower, and you can see how there is a bit of a crooked edge around the sticker. And I have gone through a couple times with some of these stickers and removed that background. So I will just make my eraser a little bit smaller, and you can use the like rounded feature. So if you make like a semicircle in Procreate and then hold your pen down, it's gonna try to make a circle with that. I've been kind of using that to kind of crisp up these lines a little bit.
Die in my sleep, don't cry, my friends. There's no such thing as hell. Ooh, oh, oh, oh.
All right, so that I'm happy with. Let's go share, and then you're gonna save it as a PNG file, and that is simply so it doesn't save the background. And now we are going to go into our good notes. We'll open up June, and while this board is empty, we're gonna insert an image and we're going to add all of our recent stickers. So I'm gonna add the sticker I just made and I'm gonna crop it. So I'm gonna just crop this so that it's a lot closer to the sticker's edge. This is basically the outline of the exported file. And now this sticker is a lot smaller. And now I'm just gonna go add element, and I'm gonna make a new collection called June stickers, and you can go create. So in this case, you can see a bit of the outline just because there was like a bit of a shaded background. But you know, once I'm actually sizing this sticker to where I want it, I'm not too worried about that. If you're a little bit more of a perfectionist, that might bug you a bit more, but it doesn't bug me much.
I say faded back, relax, kinda like I'm watching movies. Told my girl to reach over and grab the doobie. Proceeded to get up because I felt like it knew me. And then she said, baby, sit down and please do me. But finished up and slapped her on the ass as she walked.
We have added all of our stickers, and now I'm just gonna go over to Pinterest and we're gonna have a look at our theme. So as I mentioned, I have a bit of a pink orange kind of citrusy related theme. I just started pinning things that I liked and it naturally kind of just went into a pink orange sort of theme. I made sure to add lots of stickers this time. You can kind of get an idea of what my theme currently is looking like. Definitely trying to lean into the summer. Let's go over to the June vision board. So this is the Flourish Planner. I mentioned this in every video, but I do just want to shout out this lovely female-owned business. She is a creator on YouTube and she makes planners, and this is the 2023 planner. I don't think this one is available anymore. I think you can only buy the 2024 at this point, but I'm sure it's even better than this one, and I always get the undated one, and that way I can easily swap the dates around and I can use this any year that I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I normally do, and we will be laying down some background images just so that there isn't clear white stark backness in the back of all of my vision board. And I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of make a bit of a vision board for the month.
When we fell in love, we can talk, we can lay in the sun. I don't wanna waste no time. I just wanna take what's mine. They wanna escape our life. They never erase our shine. No, we don't got no race, just go. Running out of patience, so am I. I'm trying to let you know I'm ready, so let's go. But sometimes I feel alone, like I can't trust nobody, not a single soul. Can't get too comfortable, so I stay on my toes. And I'm a silver, cause you never.
All right, next up, I will be adding the colors I want to use for my pens for the month. I usually start by deleting all of the previous colors just so I don't end up with a million colors at the end of the year. It's just easier to keep track of it now. So I usually will remove last month's colors and then I will go in and add this month's colors. I like to keep my pen colors on theme. So what I will do is I will use the dropper feature. So when you add a new color in the top right corner, you will have the option to select the eyedropper and then you can just hover over a color in your vision board or an image, for example, and it will add that exact color for you. It makes things a lot easier. So I am just going to go ahead and do that and pick some brighter oranges and pinks, and then I will go through and do the exact same thing for the highlights. I will usually pick a little bit lighter colors or more muted colors for the highlights and then keep the pen colors a little bit brighter. I stuck with basically pinks and oranges for the most part. I did add a couple of darker shades like a dark maroony brown color and then also some dark greens to play around with just having some darker shades instead of always using orange and pink. But yeah, that's basically what I am doing here, and then I will go through and do the exact same thing with the highlighters afterwards using the dropper feature as well.
I just wanna take what's mine. They wanna escape us. They never erase our shine. No, we don't got no race, just go. Running out of patience.
Okay, we are going to move on to the calendar. So I actually am going to go back to May and I'm going to select all of the date numbers from May and copy those over to June, and then I can rearrange them. This is a lot easier than manually adding them myself. And the reason I have to add these is because I have the undated planner. So I can make it to whatever year I need to, and this is definitely the easiest way to get those numbers in. So I will move those into place, and then I will begin adding all of my relevant important dates for June. As of right now, I don't have a lot of stuff going on in June, which is actually super rare for me. June is usually one of the months where I have something lined up almost every weekend, so it is kind of nice that it is pretty open right now, and I can kind of make it my own. So I ended up using the highlighter just to have a backdrop for my text for appointments, dates, and all that. And then I've also been adding in a fun sticker into almost every single one just to make it a little bit more fun and exciting. Oh, also, I don't know when this got added, but there is a new tape feature in GoodNotes. It looks like it just makes a nice straight line. I'm not sure exactly why, but I might be using that throughout the month. So I ended up adding some nice colors that kind of lined up with my theme for the tape. And that way, if I need to use them, I totally can. The one thing with adding my own stickers is when I paste them in, they are ginormous. So maybe you should downsize them before adding the element. I think that's why they're so large, is because I added the element when it was its full size when I first added it into the page. So just a heads up. Once I'm done with my important dates, I am going to start adding my June goals and intentions, and I'm taking these straight from my June goals portion of my budget tracker. I will list my budget tracker in the description box below if you are curious. I just did a June reset video where I used that heavily, and I always plan all of my goals in the monthly goals portion of the budget tracker, and then it's easy for me to just copy them over to my planner. I don't reference this page of my planner all that often, but if I want to, it's nice to have all my goals in one spot.
Waiting around for you to call back, pacing around my room and my dad. Crazy, crazy, I want you to know, or
what you have against me. The city is not the place for us to be. 'Cause I'm trying to figure out why you hate me. Was it something I did? Yeah, I don't need to offend. I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting. Because of all of the lies, yeah, you don't need to disguise your face, your face. I just want you to know that I am rooting for you. It's okay, it's okay. I can't really take it anymore. The stress is building up inside my heart. The clock is ticking, the time is up. The way I'm feeling, I think it's done.
Okay, moving on to the weekly spread. I'm gonna do my usual and highlight all of the weekly dates and then also all of the columns on the right as well. Basically any title I will highlight, and then I will begin adding all of my weekly to-dos. I have a pretty consistent habit tracker that I stick with, things that are hard for me to implement every single day. So these are like minoxidil, my supplements, tracking my food, and then also making sure I get about 10 to 11,000 steps a day. And then I will also start to input all of my weekly items that I want to tackle. These usually come from my monthly goals, or they will be things that I didn't get done the week before, and I will list them here just to be sure that if I have extra time during the week and I need to check back to see if I have anything I can do, then I know exactly what I should be filling my time with.
I don't need to offend, I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting. Because of all of the lies, yeah, you don't need to disguise your face, your face. I just want you to know that
I wanted to do a bit of like a colorful highlight sort of theme, and then I was gonna do colorful pens as well, but I started using the dark green pen for a lot of my writing for the to-do list, and I kind of like how it's more like colorful backdrop and simple text. So we'll see how this goes for the rest of the month. I might just stick with like a green font, but I don't mind how it looks when there's a bit of both, so I might just play it by ear. I will be doing my nails soon, and I will film that process for you guys. I know that some of you were interested in seeing how I do my gel X nails at home, so that is coming. Next up, I will be listing my workout schedule. So I will do my workout split in my weekly planner, and that way I, know what's coming throughout the week, and I have my set schedule on what I'm doing on what day. The only thing I will sometimes switch around is my run, because if it's supposed to be pouring rain on that day, then I will switch it. And we've had a lot of pouring rain recently. It has been kind of nasty at the beginning of June, so I have been trying to avoid getting poured on, especially now that I'm not running for a goal like a half marathon. It doesn't feel worth it to me to run in the rain. I really hate it, deeply hate it. So I've also been having a lot of bugs with GoodNote 6. If you guys use GoodNote 6, let me know if you have as well. Like, you can see how I used the erase highlight only option with my eraser, and it ended up erasing the text, but I know that the text is technically still there. It just disappears for some reason. So if you use your select feature, you can usually bring something back when it disappears, and I've had this a couple times. Actually, it happens pretty regularly when using GoodNote 6, so I've kind of just learned little tricks of how to make things come back, because it gets kind of annoying when you're doing something and then there's a bug happening and you can't figure out what's going on. And then I'm just going to add the personal touches images from my Pinterest board, lots of stickers to keep with the theme. I have been kind of using stickers from all sorts of templates that I've been downloading, and I've been really enjoying having lots of options for stickers. So I'd highly recommend trying to add a couple of your own, just so that you have more options. And And next I will be doing my daily spreads. I am going to kind of fill in Monday to the fullest of my degree that I had time for because I was getting tired here, but for the rest of the days of the week, I just ended up copying over the highlights and my morning routine and workout on the time block schedule, as well as my daily to-dos that I do every single day. But outside of that, I kind of just left it as is. I swapped the highlight colors so that every day looked a little bit different, but I was getting really tired at this point. I don't know if you can tell, but the daylight that was at the beginning of this video was gone by this point, so I was getting tired. And for some reason also when I film these, I'm like hunched over my counter and my neck always gets so sore in my back, so I do need a better ergonomic situation for when I film my digital plan with me's, because these actually take quite a bit of time. They're usually quick videos, but filming wise it takes me usually about 2 hours minimum. So that is basically everything I did for my planner for the month of June. I hope you guys loved this new theme that I'm using. I really like it. I think it's very visually fun and summery and definitely draws me in to use my planner, which is something that I've been trying to do because it's easy for me to drop off with it, especially now that I'm very busy. But my planner keeps me alive. That's a bit dramatic, but it's definitely what helps me keep my daily habits going. And without it, I definitely lose all motivation to do my daily to-dos. And here is just a quick flip through of how the spreads all turned out. And I think this is super cute and I hope you guys enjoyed and it was relaxing in some way. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.
I will defend